This platformer has been a success on the Android market since its release late last year, and now it's finally on iOS. Arriving on the App Store second is not the usual way of things, and indeed, this auto-runner doesn't always go by the book. The setup is fairly standard, however. A princess has been kidnapped, and you're the poor sap sent out to rescue her. This rudimentary plotline is described in a deliberately anachronistic message from a malevolent foe written in leet speak. It's mildly amusing, but it's been done several times before elsewhere, and to greater effect. As the eponymous clockwork hero, you sprint through areas displayed in a curious 2.5D perspective, presumably intended to prove that not all autorunners need to be flat side-scrollers. Sadly, this proof comes at the expense of the clarity of the platforming. You'll leap around ramparts, across bridges, and over holes, avoiding spikes and other traps while swinging your sword to smack enemy creatures over the head. It's fairly attractive, though the usual viewpoint can, perhaps deliberately, hide the coins or secret cards that are crucial to earning a good rank when you reach the finish line. Early levels are fairly simple, though after a while you'll be cursing the perspective as it can make some jumps artificially difficult to judge. This wouldn't be an issue on its own, but as there are no checkpoints, a single mistake sends you right back to the start. It isn't an instant restart either. You need to sit through a few seconds of loading time and then press the play button to start again. This only gets more annoying as you progress, not the least because each time the game proffers a hint that amounts to nothing more than promotion of an in-app purchase to make life easier. To make matters worse, you're punished for exploration or any attempts at inventive play. Choose to jump over an enemy rather than hit it and you'll die, even if your leap should be able to clear it. Should you take the time to visit a hidden area with a secret card meanwhile, you'll often find yourself wound up, because unless you pick up the keys that keep your knight ticking over, he'll grind to a halt. Eventually, it becomes less of a reaction-based challenge and more of a memory test as the obstacles get tougher and more plentiful and mistakes become more frequent. Fall just before reaching the finish line and you're more likely to throw your iOS device of choice across the room than hit the restart button. Meanwhile, the shop's prices will only suit those prepared to shell out real money or to grind endlessly. It may take 20 attempts at a level to earn enough for the most basic of power-ups. Wind Up Night is a solid idea, it's reasonably attractive, and after about an hour, it's almost no fun to play whatsoever. For easily pleased masochists only.